Hello everyone, welcome to today's video of real exam questions series where we discuss the real reading exam questions which come in your exam, and I discuss the reading hacks, how you can quickly solve your reading blanks, read order paragraphs, as well as reading and writing filling the blanks. And this is 19th video of reading filling the blank. It means that we have already discussed 18 highly repetitive and real exam questions. So you guys can watch that. The link for the playlist would be in the description. And let's get started. My name is Bhrat Brij and I have scored a perfect 9 in all the 10 skills. Now students ask how you did it. So that's why we discuss, I share the strategies which I use in my exams with you, be it reading strategies, speaking, listening, or writing strategies. And do not forget to subscribe to our channel because we post such informative videos on a daily basis. Coming to the PT reading, it is of 32 to 41 minutes and it has 5 question types. And one thing I want to tell is that it is not scored out of 90 and the question orders are fixed for reading now, and today's topic is reading filling the blanks. This is the real scoring for reading, and this you can see how the 90 sums up. For the PT reading, the reading module hardly contributes 47 marks. Out of that, you can simply ignore multiple choice single answers or multiple choice multiple answers. And today's topic, reading filling the blank, is quite important because you can score 15 marks for your reading from these. And let's get started with the today's topic, and I'm giving you 30 seconds as usual, and then we will skim it. Okay, so I hope you have skimmed it. Now you know that the first thing which you have to do is you have to do the skimming to understand the gist, to understand the tense as well as the tone of your reading filling the blank. So let's skim it quickly. A charge often leveled against organic agriculture is that it is more philosophy than science. There's some truth to this indictment. The word pronunciation is indictment. And why I'm circling, because I'm going to tell you the meanings for it, because this is tough vocab, or you can consider this as academic vocab. I'm going to tell you so that you can improve your vocab also. And if that is, though, why organic farmers should feel something about itself, a mystery, a relic, perhaps of our fetishism of science as the only something tool with which to approach nature. The philosophy of something natural processes precedes the science of understanding them. Okay, so we are talking about organic farming, you know that just, and the tone is slightly negative initially, and we will see why important your tone is. And now coming to the tough words, what is a charge? Charge is a formal acquisition, like when you file a legal case. In that scenario, you press charges against some person, some organization, so you can consider it's like formal acquisition. Now what is indictment? More or less it is formal charges. We are talking about the same thing. And what is relic? Relic is something which you can say comes from prehistoric times, as you can say that is very old, like thousands of years old, something which is surviving from a prehistoric times. What is factitism? Factitism you can consider like when we worship something due to its supernatural powers. So science has some supernatural powers, you may consider like this. Over here we are talking about the worship of the science. And precedes. Precedes means when something comes before, and it's a time specific time, reference to the time. So one thing comes before another thing. Okay, so I hope now you know the tough vocab. Another thing what I want to tell you is this, that always remember that PT is going to give you plus 3 more options to fill. So if your number of blanks are 1, 2, and 3, so you are going to get 3 more extra blanks, right? So it's going to be 6 blanks, as you can see over here. And now the second thing after skimming, this is the first thing which you have done. Second thing is this, you have to see the parts of speech for your blanks. We have a complete dedicated course for parts of speech, grammar course, and you will see their importance now. So if you have gone attended our lecture, you know that how you can differentiate between different words. But to get started, your supportive is going to be adjective, mimicking is verb, logic is your noun, repeating is your verb again, and credible is your adjective, defensive is your adjective. Now we have done basic two things, and let's see the blank now. You have seen that we are talking about negative thing, charges, acquisitions, indictment. So farmers should feel something about it is self a mystery. Okay. Now we know that how what you do. You feel good, you feel bad. All these are your adjectives, right? So over here we are going to fill adjectives. And now let's see how to fill the adjectives. Another thing which I want to tell is this. Now you will be using process of elimination. What is process of elimination? Process of elimination is our best friend forever. In this, we eliminate negative options and just keep what we think are best fit. So now you know that you are going to fill adjective over here. That's why the knowledge of parts of speech is important, because we are going to remove our verbs and nouns from this. So you are left with three blanks: supportive, credible, and defensive. Now let's see the tone. The tone is negative, but if you're talking about supportive, it's going to be a positive thing, right? So that's why we cannot fill the supportive one according to the tone. We have eliminated this one also. The same is credible. What does credible means? Credible means that something which you can trust. So no, it cannot be, should feel credible. Like when you are being accused of something, when there is an indictment, when you are pressed charges, do you feel credible? No. The other person may feel credible, but as we are talking about the farmers who are doing organic farming, they cannot feel credible. So from process of elimination, we have seen that only one word fits it over here perfectly, which is defensive. Like what is defensive? Defensive is when you protect something or ignore criticism, right? So yes, the people who are doing organic farming, carrying out organic farming, will ignore the criticism or should ignore the criticism. So we are going to fill defensive over here, and now we are going to see the next blank, which is our criticism of science as the only something tool. Okay, so again, you know that tool is a noun, and how you say something like important tool, right? Or powerful tool. Again, what are these? Are your adjectives, right, guys? So now you know that these are adjectives. What we are going to do is we are going to eliminate our verbs and nouns. We are left with these three now: supportive, credible, and defensive. Already it's being used, so we are just left with to see how easy things happen when you know about parts of speech, and with our process of elimination, filling blanks get easy. Now you have to fill over here as the only supportive tool with which to approach nature. Can science be supportive tool? The answer is no. Science provides you evidence, right? Now we are filling on the basis of context. We have two options. One is support and one is credible, right? Science obviously believes in proofs, in evidences. So that's why it's going to be the only credible tool. So we are going to fill credible over here. Moving on to the next one. The philosophy of something natural processes precedes the science of understanding them. Means the philosophy of doing something of natural processes is before the understanding of them. Obviously, like you can say organic farming is a relic which is done from prehistoric times, let's say thousands of years ago, and modern science, its explanation, the understanding has just came around 200 years or 100 years ago. So that's why it's going to precede. But what it is missing, it's missing a verb. Again, your parts of speech knowledge, and you know that of something, this is a complete structure, and the students who attend a grammar course know that over here they are going to fill a verb. And now we are going to eliminate our adjectives and nouns. So we are just left with two verbs, repeating and mimicking. Now, the philosophy of repeating natural processes Are you going to repeat? The answer is no. Another clue is this. This is an PTE academic filling the blanks. The language is academic. You have seen charge, indictment. The correct word is mimicking, right? When you copy nature's process, you say you mimic nature, right? Like chameleon mimics nature, or there are so many organisms which mimic nature. So you are going to say it like this: the philosophy of mimicking natural processes, right? So if you know the basic rules like your grammar tricks, parts of speech, process of elimination, you can easily solve your reading filling the blanks. And as you can see, all of them are correct. And you have 2.5 minutes. In first 30 to 60 seconds, you have to skim the content. And then in the next 90 to 120 seconds, you have to look for clues. You have to find pointers. You have to use your process of elimination. All the strategies, guys, which we teach are validated and proven strategies. The proof is in the ticker below. You can see the latest scorecards, and these are some recent success stories like Gaurav has scored 90, Barkha has scored 79, Pawan 86, Ravindra 90. So if these guys can score, you can also score. This is our WhatsApp number 8699121121. If you have any question, any doubt, or want to take online coaching or in our institute coaching, you can contact us. And do not forget to subscribe to our channel because we post such informative videos on a daily basis. We give wings to your